Everyone, this is Alex. In this quick video, I'm going to be talking about how you can access your site to edit your posts, as well as make your own posts to the site as well. So all of these posts that come from us, these Monday through Friday automatically posted blog articles that we send to your site, we always encourage our customers to log into the site and edit those however you like. As soon as they hit the site, they're yours. We encourage you to go in there and customize those, make them more local to your area. Add your own call to action at the end, add your own couple sentences if you have something to add to one of our topics. Of course, it's not required, but you're always welcome to go in there and edit those however you like. And on top of that, you're always welcome to add your own posts to the site as well. The great thing about that being, if there's something you want to share to your Facebook or your LinkedIn or your Twitter or whatever social media account that we have connected for you, you can post it to your site and it's going to get automatically sent out to those social media accounts anyways. So it's a great way to do it in one place, rather than 3 or 4 different places. It saves a lot of time that way. So in this video, I'll show you, how you can access those posts from us, how you can edit those posts, some options you have there, how to add videos, stuff like that. I'll show you how to create your own brand new post as well. So once you've logged into your site, you'll be at the main dashboard screen here, and we just want to go over on the left on our navigation menu, and we want to go to the section titled Posts. So you can click on all posts on the sub menu or add new on the sub menu, but you can also just click on posts as well. So I clicked on posts. You'll see over here on the right, here's kind of a list of all of our posts that we have on the site. They're all chronological, if that helps navigate through here. So you'll see the most recent one 9 hours ago. Here's today's post is up at the very top of the list, so that makes it easy to find one. If it's more recent that you're looking for, it should be near the top. So first of all, I'll show you how to edit an existing post. So say we want to edit today's post, the one that was posted today here 9 hours ago. Moving to the city, how to downsize from a larger house to a smaller condo or apartment. I'm just going to click on the title of the post over here. You see it highlights kind of when I mouse over it. So I'm just going to click on the title, and you'll see that's going to open the post here in our kind of standard WordPress editor. This editor here is used for editing posts. It's used for adding testimonials. It's used for adding pages. So you'll probably get used to it. You'll see it a lot. But here's kind of the standard WordPress editor. So you'll see the title of the post up here. Obviously, you're welcome to edit the title. The only thing we warn you about is editing the actual, what you see here is the permalink to the post. That's the physical URL that you could give out that URL to someone, say, hey, check out my blog post, by giving out that URL, and they'd be able to get to the actual post on your page. But that's also the link that's used when your posts are shared on any of your social media accounts. So if you do edit that link, it will break the connection between your social media accounts and the post on your site. So we just ask that please be aware of that. If you're in here editing the on post, is that permalink. You're welcome to change it, but you do need to update your social media accounts as well, and you'll probably need to repost the article on those accounts. You'll see the title up here is fine to edit it if you want, and then obviously down here in this main section, this is the whole post. This is the main content of the post with the image, and the different paragraphs and all the headers and everything. So you're welcome to go in there and add whatever you want. You see it's very similar to a standard WordPress editor or a standard Word editor here, like Microsoft Word or something. Along the top, you have all the same kind of formatting buttons that you would in Microsoft Word, for example. A few things we can look at here. As far as images goes, you'll see if I click, say I want to edit this image, resize it, or I've placed my own image that I want to edit or resize, I can click on the image, and then you'll see this little bar pops up along the top. You can even grab the corners or grab the edges and drag it around and resize it there. You can hit this edit button. It'll bring up this other screen. You can, there's some more advanced options here that you can look into. You can make the image link out to anything you want. You can add an image to the link. You can change how it's aligned here. You can put a caption on it, stuff like that. And then make sure you hit update down at the bottom. But it is easy to resize just by dragging these boxes around here. And then as far as adding an image goes, I find it easiest if you place the cursor at least in the vicinity of where you want the image. So say I want it right here at the very front. I'm going to put the cursor right at the beginning before the word many here. And then so to add images, you'll see there's a nice add media button up here at the top. I'm going to click add media. That's going to open this screen. Now on this screen, you'll see you have 2 tabs here. You have upload files, which is where you would select files. You would select something from your computer to upload. It's going to drop it into the post for you. if you've already uploaded something, or you're trying to use something that you've already uploaded to your site in the past, no matter how long ago it was, if you have uploaded something to your site at one point or another, it's always going to be saved within your site in what's called the media library. So if I'm trying to reuse something, I can click on this media library tab, and you'll see it loads all these images here. These are all images that have been uploaded to this site, your site, at one point or another. So it's easy to reuse one. Say I wanted to, use this image of this house here. I can select it. You'll see it shows you which one's selected, and then insert into post. I can just drop it in that way, or like I said before, the upload files button works if I just want to find something from my computer and then drop it in the same way. So I still have that house selected from the media library. I'll hit insert into post, and you'll see it's going to drop it in there right like that. And then if I select it, like I said, I do have some alignment options here, so I can kind of change how the text aligns around it, move it around like that. You can click it and drag it around if you want. You'll see I click it and move it around and kind of place it wherever I want. It'll drop it in a certain place here. But you'll see it is problematic now that they haven't loaded. Let's back out here, leave this page. You'll see that makes things a little more difficult. Sometimes it stops displaying the image like you just saw. So I do find it is easiest if you place your cursor somewhere close to where you want the photo, and then kind of change the alignment options to change how the text is placed around the photo, instead of just dropping the photo in there and trying to drag it around. It's kind of not the standard WordPress way of doing things. So I would recommend placing your cursor where you want to put the photo and then dropping it in there that way like I just did. So back to some of our editing options here. So again, add whatever you want to this post. Type whatever you want in here. You have all the same options you would as in like Microsoft Word or anything up here. If you have a slideshow already created you want to drop into the post, you can do add slideshow, and then it'll show you a list of slideshows you've created through your site, and you can select one, drop it in. Same with custom forms. If you have a form you want to add to the end of your article, want me to get in touch with you, here's my, leave me your name and your email, short message or something. If you have a form like that, a contact form, you can easily drop it in at the end of the post if you want. Same thing, just select it from a list if you already have one created. Other than that, of course, any changes you make, whether it's adding a picture, adding your own text, any changes whatsoever to the post, or the title, anything, make sure over here there is a blue update button. Make sure you hit that. That's essentially going to save all of your changes. So make sure you do that when you're done, so that your changes are saved. You don't have to do it all over again. Any changes you make, you can click this button up here to preview changes without actually updating the post. So you can always preview it, kind of see how it looks without updating as well. And then another thing we can talk about here is categories. So you'll see this is a post from us. So all of our posts have one category associated with it. We have 10 or 12 that we try to stick to. You'll see this one's categorized under home buyer tips. And you'll see this long list here are kind of categories we've used in the past or that we use every now and then, but it's kind of a list of all of our categories that we have. But always one will be selected. So a good idea when creating your own post is, you can use one of our categories, obviously, that fits it better, or you can always add your own as well. But always make sure that you have, your own posts associated with a category, or they're going to go under an uncategorized section, and they're hard for users to find on the front end. If they want to look up a certain topic, make sure you have your posts, put in one of those categories. So that's basically everything you might want to do as far as updating a post goes. So I'm going to go back now to all posts, and I'm going to show you how to create a brand new one. So say we want to create our own post. Like I said, creating your own post is great on the site here because it goes out to all the social media that we have connected for you as well. It's an easy way to share it all in one place instead of 4 or 5 different times. So I'm going to go up here to add new, or you'll see on the left side there's actually an add new there as well. It doesn't matter which one we click. Add new post. Again, this is where we would put the title of the post, and all our main content would go down here. So I'm also going to show you how easy it is to add a YouTube video to a post as well. So I have a video open here of these puppies. So I'm going to let's put in the title. So let's say check out this video is what I want the title of my post to be, and then now I want to drop the YouTube video into the post here. So YouTube does give you some sharing options. If you go down under the video and click share, usually if you click embed, that's where they would give you the code for you to embed the video in your page or your post or whatever. That works just fine if you're comfortable doing that. Or an easier way to do it is all we need to do is grab the link to the video here. So just the link up there in the URL of the video. So I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to go back to my post, and you'll see on the toolbar here we do have a YouTube button. If I click that YouTube button, it brings up this little window. Pretty straightforward. All you need to do, please enter the URL at which the video can be viewed. So this is where I'm going to drop the link to the video that I just copied. So there's the link to the video. That's all I need to do. If I want to set the dimensions myself, I can there. Usually I leave it at default, whatever, 425 by 344 there, but you can change the dimensions. But that's all you need to do. Just drop the link to the video in there, hit OK. You'll see it drops this kind of pseudocode in here for you, so you'll know that it takes care of it for you. This is the video embedded here, this line of text. So now say I'm just going to center it. I'll center the video, I'll center the text, so that's essentially the centered video in my post. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to type something below it just so we can see how it looks. Check out these cute puppies. So say that's what I want to share there. Of course, categories, I could add a new category, videos or cute videos or fun videos, or I'm just going to say around the home. And then I can preview it, or another thing I didn't go over before, I can publish it. Obviously it's going to make it live right now, live to all my social media, live to my site, or I can always save it as a draft. So if I'm working on a post, say you don't have time to do it right now, or you're working on a post that you want to send out tomorrow, but you have time to do it today, so you're working on it now, you can always save it as a draft, and that way it isn't published. You'll see post draft updated. So it's saved as a draft. You can always come back tomorrow, a week from now, and work on it when you have more time, but you don't have to publish it to the site. You can always save it and come back and work on it later. So that's a good tool there. Another thing to mention here, a great thing is, see where it says publish immediately. You'll see status draft. That means it's currently a draft. Something that's been published should say status published. So that's another good way to tell the status of your post as well. But down here where it says publish immediately, that means when I click this publish button, this post is going to be published immediately to my site, and within 10 minutes to an hour or so, it's going to go out to those social media accounts I have connected as well. But I can click edit here, and you'll see it brings down this kind of calendar option. So if I click, say, this is today's date and the time currently, I can select, let's keep it June, let's say June 30th. I want this to go out. So now if I hit OK, you'll see it's scheduled for June 30th, 2015 at the same time. Now you'll see the button change to schedule, not publish. So now I can click schedule. The post is going to be saved. It's not going to be published now. WordPress is going to hold on to it until that date rolls around. June 30th, 2015 rolls around, and it's going to publish it at whatever time I've set here. You can even set the time of day you want it to go out, but I can hit schedule essentially, and that way, if I have time to make a post right now, but I want it to go out over a holiday or over a weekend, or I want to write 2 posts to go out next week, but I have time this week to do them, I can write them now and then just schedule them out, and they're good to go, and I don't have to worry about posting them on that day. They'll just go out when that time and date rolls around. So that's another great feature there. Anyways, back to what we were doing here. So I've saved this as a draft. Let me just save it again. And then I'm going to click preview, so I don't actually publish this. So here's the preview of my post that I've made. There's our title up there. Check out this video. The date, my name as the author, and then you'll see the video embedded like that. And then check out these cute puppies. That's the text I associated with the video that I put under it there. All of our posts have these sharing buttons at the bottom, so if someone's reading this and they wanted to share it, back to their social media accounts, they could, Facebook, LinkedIn, anything they want to share it to there. But yeah, that way you can preview your post before it's done. When it all looks good to go, obviously you can hit schedule or publish, whatever you're planning on doing with it. Save it as a draft again if you want to come back and work on it later. But that's how easy it is to add YouTube, videos to your posts here. So if there's anything else you need regarding posts, please let us know. Other than that, thank you guys.